Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're at the Quintana Jetty. It's located right across from the Surfside Jetty. Y'all see me fish that one over there on the opposite side of this channel a lot more than I do here, but that's just because of the wind directions. We've got them coming in out of the northeast, and being that I want to fish the rocks today, oh my gosh, there's a lot of wood timber right over here. I don't know how this is gonna turn out, but we're here, so I'm gonna get set up as fast as I can before the sun comes out, and let's get our jetty cleats put on. So normally use these boots right here whenever I'm walking on the rocks, because we've got some metal studs down here, and that helps to get some grip whenever you're on these slippery rocks. But we're gonna get this stuff put on. Got a bag of ice just in case we catch something that we can take home. We got a brand new rod that we're going to be using today. This is a 7-foot long medium heavy power Nighthawk, and it's got a lot more backbone than the other rod that I came out here with on my last jetty fishing trip. We hooked into a massive fish, 40 inches, around 20 pounds in weight, and that fella had its way with me. So I told myself that when I come back out here, I wanted to make sure that I had a little more backbone to help winch the fish in, and it wouldn't be like a very prolonged fight. So that's what we got right there. We're using 37-pound braid, a 4000 series spinning reel. We got around 200 meters fishing line. It's Japanese fishing line, which is why you have the obscure 37-pound. That's what we're gonna go at them with. 4-inch paddle tail, pearl color chartreuse tail. That's a 1/4 ounce jig head. So yeah, let's come out here and see what we can make happen. There we are in the surf zone. That's a small fella, but it's a start. Speckled trout. Small little male right there. Oh my gosh, another one. A little bit bigger. After this fella here, I continued casting endlessly, and that was on both sides of the jetty. I also kept walking down, and I would stop occasionally to make a few casts on each side. I tied on different lures, tried different techniques. I would allow the bait to go down to the bottom, twitch it off the bottom, straight retrieve, and no matter what I tried, nothing happened.
I'm gonna quickly move down towards the end of the jetty. After that, we'll probably wrap things up here, maybe go to the other jetty, see how that one's doing. Nothing since the two speckled trout that we got earlier. This has been very quiet. Today we're at the Surfside jetty. I really don't like fishing the opposite side, which is where we were yesterday, and it's just I rarely do good over there. Here on this side, I do a lot better. It's a little bit more deeper than the other side as well, and I just have more confidence whenever I fish here. I brought out several setups, as y'all can see by looking at the cart. We got 5 setups here with us, and I got a big one right there. Hopefully we're going to be able to cast net some finger mullet, September time frame, and bull reds will start running through. I got some of them. Oh my gosh, threw it right on top of them. Didn't want to have to do it, but let's go check this other side, see if the bait's a little bit closer than, oh, there we go, right over here. Oh yeah, they're right there. Well, we got one, it's a start. All right, right through the head. Yep, that's a ladyfish. I'm gonna swap out baits. Let's get the big setup back in. I feel like something got our bait. I didn't even feel it. Or not feel it, but I didn't see it. They surely got our bait though. Crabs or something. Oh man, that looks like a stingray. No, it's a little shark. This guy's got no shot. It's probably what we had on earlier as well. Hook did its job right there at the corner of the mouth. There we go. All right, well, it's not what we were looking for, but it's a fish. It'd be nice to
come away with a Spanish mackerel or a speckled trout. If they're out there, both of them will hit this as well. Any luck?
No.
Nothing? Man. So you just got to make a decision if we want to leave now, possibly wait towards the like low tide. That's going to be a full day out here because low tide isn't supposed to happen until around 5 p.m., somewhere around there. I got here at around 6. High tide was, I think it was like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. It's a very long outgoing tide, so really not much water movement. That's the only thing that I can think of that is keeping the bite from establishing. That feels good. I don't know what it is, but it feels really good. Feels really good because I foul hooked it. Oh my gosh. Can't catch a break. All right, chick. Let's hurry up and take you off. It's too good to be true. Yeah, I don't know how bad I wanted that to be a pompano or a speckled trout. Not a foul hook ladyfish. Oh my gosh. That is another ladyfish. Y'all, I've just been sitting here chilling underneath the umbrella, catching them one after another. Ladyfish master right now. Today we're at Fort San Jacinto. It's the far east end of Galveston Island. We're going to be fishing these rocks. We've got high tide right now. It is outgoing, and there's going to be a lot of water movement today. So what we're going to do is cast some fairly heavy lures. This is a 3/4 ounce shrimp imitation right there. And I've also got some paddle tails that I can cast out there. Same weight, 3/4 ounce jig heads. Need the heavy weight because with that current just cruising by these rocks, it will carry your lure away, and you won't even be able to get into the zone, like that bite zone right down there along the rocks before the current takes your lure away. So you got to use the heavy weight. We've also got a lot of heavy clouds all around us. There's a lot of rain in our forecast. I had to protect that camera, make sure that the swells weren't gonna send it off the rocks. You've got pilot boats. We had one just cross by, and they are the biggest offenders when it comes to pushing swells onto these rocks. So you gotta be careful. Also, I just realized that despite what the buoy says right now for the tide, it's actually incoming still. It shows that it's outgoing already, but right here where I'm at, it's incoming. Yeah, sometimes you just never know what's going on with that. Oh well, we'll just adjust accordingly and start casting more towards the Gulf side as the water starts to come in. I think we hit the bottom already. I don't know if we have anything. I don't feel any head shakes, but there's a lot of tension on my line. Feels like somebody else's fishing line. No, it's actually a fish. What is that? We got a little croaker. This little fella's gonna die. I'm sorry, buddy. Pulled his insides out. Yeah, that's horrible. I hate to see that. So right here, I know it's long and there's really not much being said, but what I do is I cast way out there, and just to show how deep it is and how long it takes from the beginning of the cast, whenever that lure hits the water, I'm just doing a very slow countdown, like 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, all the way to 24 1,000 is where I got until that 3/4 ounce shrimp finally hit the bottom. Yeah, I just thought that I would put this in here so that y'all can see just how long I'm waiting until I start working the lure and ensuring that we are on the bottom. There's a thump. Oh, I just broke off. Yeah, we lost it. Oh my gosh. Right at the knot. I used a circle knot. I've got one more lure. That's it. We got one more shot. My goodness. I knew they were going to be here. About 2 or 3 years ago, I was fishing this same exact spot, and yeah, these fish have had their way with me. Took a little bit of drag. I mean, I know they're down there. We're right at the start of the bull red run. That's my guess. A nice size overslot redfish trying to enter the bull red status. We've got a rain cloud over us right now. It's moving pretty quick too. I don't see anything like falling down. Hopefully it just passes us right by. No lightning, so that's a plus. All right, just gonna take off the microphone and put the waterproof door on just so that we can continue fishing. There's no lightning. I haven't heard any thunder or anything like that, so we should be okay.
Yeah, that wind is really picking up. We got a light drizzle coming from behind us. This is going to be my last cast. I don't think it's worth it, especially considering that we haven't really got but just one drag puller, and that's it. Everything else has just been ladyfish nipping at my line. I don't think the juice is worth the squeeze. Last cast right here. It's just been one of those weeks. Lots of rain in the forecast. We've had high winds. I mean, we're in that summer to fall transition still. At least that's what it feels like, because I have not been able to find any fish from the rocks. If I were to go into the marsh on a kayak, I mean, they're there. They're doing what they're supposed to be doing, but just out here on the rocks, it's been very difficult, just hit or miss. And unfortunately for me, every day that I have come out here has been the miss. So let's just hurry up and get back before we get pelted by all this rain. Just an unfortunate day of fishing. Oh well, it's better than the alternative. All right, y'all, I'm gonna wait it out inside the truck for a little bit, and if I'm able to get lucky, then I will be able to come right back out after this rain passes. Yeah, it's just been very unfortunate for every trip that I have taken. When you go bank fishing, I feel sorry. I sympathize with everybody out there who is subjected to bank fishing only. It's very tough. Yeah, it's anything but easy. All right, y'all, I wish I had something a little bit better to show y'all, but unfortunately I don't. So yeah, hope you enjoyed it. These types of days or weeks happen, and just can't help it. Got some dolphins out here this morning. 3 of them right there. I saw 2 right over there. We're back out at Fort San Jacinto, located on Galveston Island, fishing the rocks again. I've beefed up my gear. When I say gear, I'm just meaning my leader line. I went from 20-pound test to 40. I tied that leader onto my main line with an FG knot, and hopefully, if we do get hit again on this 3/4 ounce shrimp, they're not gonna tear through it really quick the way they did on my last one. It's a gorgeous morning. You got some rain clouds behind us, but hopefully that's not gonna affect the fishing. I'm gonna put this away really fast before the sun comes all the way out and makes it difficult to catch some mullet. I'm gonna throw the cast net really fast and try to accomplish that task. Oh, I missed them, y'all. Dang. There goes some way out there. All I need is a couple. Man, these are too small. We'll have to use both of them at the same time. Let's get the live bait out there. There we go. Okay, hit the bottom. It's a pretty good drag right there. I'm gonna hold on to this rod. I didn't bring the rod holder. Make sure we got a good camera angle. All right. Oh, there we go. I felt something. Yeah, something's picking at it. Nothing big though. Small little pecks. Something's messing with my bait. Oh, dang. There we go. That was, oh, he just came off. Dang. I thought he was hooked. There's no need to set the hook whenever you're using circles. They just grab it and then they go. It's very unfortunate for us. I did feel something playing with my line and, ooh, most likely a shark, y'all. Dang, bro. This is 300-pound test. And that is a clean cut right there. Right where the hook would be. That's a big shark. Wow. Well, we got one more shot because all I have is one more leader line. Goodness gracious. My heart's beating pretty dang fast. Oh my gosh, dude. Yeah, that's the only thing that's going to be able to cut the way scissors would do, or a knife. I mean, that is a clean cut right there. Had to be a shark. There we go. I'm just trying to catch a glimpse before throwing. There's some nice ones. Oh, we got a really good one right there. Oh, look at that. That's a really, really good one. There's the leader. Oh my gosh, you gotta be kidding me, bro. A shark. That is not what we wanted. Well, at least it confirms our other catch. Holy cow. By far one of the biggest ones I've caught. I do not go after these guys intentionally. Sorry, buddy. Here we go. Oh my gosh, I didn't know that I was going to be able to get this fella off safely. I have a lot of respect for those guys, mainly because of how much teeth they got. My adrenaline is going pretty strong right now. I just do not like messing with those fellas. I just realized that the tripod camera turned off. Oh my gosh. Anyhow, at least we got the head cam. Yeah, we are snagged. Oh, snag city, baby. We ain't gonna get that out. That's a 1 in a million shot because I cast that super far away. Yeah, all we can do is just maybe rip through the snag that's out there. I'll show you. Okay, we lost everything. I'm gonna show y'all what I brought in on my last cast. We got snagged and I was able to free it. But that's what happens whenever the current is just so strong and it just sends your weight along the bottom tumbling around. Here it is, what we brought in. Look at that. Some nice stuff, huh? Looks like there's a snap swivel, some pretty thick wire. There's a hook, another snap swivel, some barrel swivels. Yeah, it's just pretty nasty stuff. Yeah, we're done. 4 days of fishing, y'all, and we've only got minimal fish to show for. I did not catch not one of the species fish that I've come out here for. We've been all up and down the upper coast, and yeah, just it's hit or miss right now, and I've just been choosing the wrong days to come out here. So 2 days consecutive back to back, these last two that we came out to this particular location and wasn't able to make it happen. Yeah, I appreciate y'all watching. If you're interested in this gear that I use, go down to the video description below and you can click on some of those links that take you to websites or Amazon, and you can do some reading about the gear and possibly make a purchase. If you do from Amazon, we will earn a small commission as an Amazon associate. I just show y'all the gear that I use, and then if you make that purchase, they throw a small kickback towards us, so really appreciate that. All right, that's gonna do it for this one. The next time you see me, most likely I'm gonna be in the marsh on the kayak so we can wash the stench of these skunks away. Until next time, tight lines, everyone.